We're back, and doesn't this spectacle look amazing? Welcome to round 8 of the 2023 Virtual F2 Championship Season 3. The second half of the season is underway, and we are here in the beautiful venue of Spielberg in Austria. And we are looking for a sensational weekend of racing here at the Red Bull Ring. Before we get into the sprint race, it's time to run you through the starting grid. It's Jake Dennis on pole position once again. What can he do from there? Victor Martins is alongside him in the Alpine livery ART. Teo Porcher, our championship leader, starts in third place. Behind him is Ollie Behrman, the man who took his first Virtual 2 win here 2 seasons ago. What can he do from fourth on the grid? The reigning champion starts P4. Enzo Fittipaldi, fifth for Roland Carlin, and it's Frederick Vesti, sixth in the Prema. He also won here the last time we came to Austria in the feature race. Prema looking strong at this track. Watch out for them when the lights go out. Jack Doohan is seventh, ahead of Roy Nassani in eighth place. Then it's Ayumu Awasa and Brad Benavides completing the top 10. Completing the rest of the grid, we have Arthur Leclerc, Ralph Boschung, Amory Cordial, Dennis Hauger, Jehan Darubala, Kush Miney, Roman Stanek, Richard Forshaw, Jack Crawford, Clement Novalak, Juan Manuel Correa, and Isaac Hadjar, who complete the grid for both races. Now then, 28 laps are ahead of us in the sprint. So let's see who will win at the end of those 28 laps. Let's get ready. Time to race in the sprint in Styria. It's go time for the sprint in the Styrian Hills, and it's lights out. Good start for Jake Dennis, not such a good start for Victor Martins, but he's still in third place. Jack Doohan getting a good start, trying to go round the outside. Behrman doing a good start for the second, but it's Jake Dennis in the lead from Ollie Behrman and Victor Martins the top three. Then it's Doohan, Porcher, Fittipaldi, Nassani, Vesti, Benavides and Leclerc completing the top 10. The top 8 score points in the sprint, but it's Dennis leading away from those top 8 drivers. And someone's got damage further back. We can't tell who it was, but someone's lost an end plate further back. I don't know if it was either Jack Doohan or Teo Porcher. Hopefully we get a replay of it, but it's Jake Dennis in the lead so far. We're on board then with Jack Doohan. This is a replay from the chase cam, and we're going to see, did he get damage on his right hand side? He's got Porcher on the inside. Porcher went over the curb, and then we're waiting for it as we still see them side by side. Wait for it, and yes, Doohan's got damage. Porcher hit him on the right, and Doohan has got damage to his front wing, and that's going to lose him a lot of pace. Boom! He just gave me damage. What is he doing, man? Mate, that should be a penalty. What the hell? Come on! There will be nothing Doohan can do as Porcher goes round the outside of him, and the man who has made contact with him is up into fourth. I don't think he'll get a penalty because it's just a wheel bump and damage for Doohan, but he's up into fourth. It's our championship leader, but will he catch up to the top 3? That could be crucial. Okay, we got a battle for fifth going on lap 6 of this race, and it's Enzo Fittipaldi looking to the inside of the damaged Jack Doohan. Side by side they go. Doohan and Fittipaldi are side by side, and they are still going side by side down the straight into turn 4. Down the inside, Enzo Fittipaldi goes. Can he get through on Jack Doohan? And he's got ahead for the time being, but Doohan is still there. They're going wheel to wheel down towards turn 6. Can Doohan get past Enzo Fittipaldi? And Vesti's still in the fight as well, side by side. Now looking to see if Doohan can go to the inside, but round the outside. Enzo Fittipaldi goes, and he's ahead. Enzo Fittipaldi ahead of Jack Doohan. What a battle they've had, and it's the Brazilian up into 5th. Doohan with damage down to 6th. You can see Jake Dennis is on board. He's looking comfortable out in front for the time being. As down the inside goes Ollie Behrman and Jake Dennis. Oh, and did that catch Jake Dennis napping a little bit? Because I don't think he was expecting Ollie Behrman to come down the inside. That was a beautiful move from the reigning champion. And this is a replay from a few laps ago. We got a first retiree, and as you can see on board, it's Dennis Hauger. And now off board, still on board, he is frustrated, and the Norwegian is out of the race. Oh, sorry, lost the engine. Ah! Dennis has been told to box this lap, and he's going to be coming in. Also trying round the inside. Oh, he may have been Was there a contact there? I don't think there's damage to Dennis, but my oh my, he nearly spun when he was coming into the pits. I think Behrman might have turned into him. I don't think the stewards will look at it, but wow, that was so close. Anyway, let's watch the pit stop. Yeah, I just saw it on the TV screens. How close was Jake Dennis to spinning? Good thing he saved it after being hit by Ollie Behrman, but there won't be any penalties for that. But Dennis has got no damage, and he puts on the new tyres, so hopefully he'll hang on to the lead when he comes out of the pits, and when others come in, it's going to be crucial. But let's see what happens. This is going to be really crucial. Behrman is into the pits, along with Martins. Let's see what happens. Yep, down into the pit lane then, Ollie Behrman, hoping that he doesn't get held up by the cars behind him, and just gone out ahead of him into the penalty. Good stop for Behrman. Martins were a good stop as well, really close to Behrman. Will this help Jake Dennis though? Is Dennis coming down? There he goes. Dennis is into the lead. Yes, he is. Jake Dennis back up into the lead then, ahead of Ollie Behrman. Teo Portier is ahead of Ollie Behrman as well. That's worked out for Teo Portier. Behrman's rejoined in third place. So this needs to be hopefully some mistakes for the top two ahead. If Behrman wants to get back in the fight, he needs some mistakes for the two drivers ahead of him, and those two drivers are the top two in the championship. What will happen? We'll find out soon. Jake Dennis is looking comfortable with just 6 laps to go. He's trying to see if he can hang on to the lead for the rest of the races. Oh, has he just gone off there? I think he might have just gone off. We can't see where he's gone. There he is. He has gone off. He's gone wide, and he's lost the lead to Behrman. He's lost the lead to Behrman. Behrman takes the lead, and Portier looking to get past Jake Dennis as well. And Dennis has been overtaken by Behrman and Portier, and now he's been overtaken around the outside by Martins, and Dennis has been mugged. He's been mugged after leading at the start of this lap, and that mistake at turn 1 has cost him a chance to pull away, and that could be crucial in the last few laps of this race. 6 to go. We're on the last lap of this sprint race here in Styria, and we've still got a fight for second place coming, and Martins is looking to get past Teo Portier uphill towards turn 3. Round the outside, Victor Martins goes on his championship leading teammate. Martins round the outside. Martins ahead of Teo Portier, and this could open the door for Jake Dennis, the man who wants points to stay in the fight for the championship. He's going to lunge down the inside of his championship rival, and Jake Dennis is through, and Portier nearly goes into the gravel, but Dennis is ahead of the Frenchman and back up into the podium places, so he will outscore Portier, but no one is going to be able to outscore this man who took his maiden Virtua 2 win here 2 seasons ago, and he was not expecting to win. Well, he was expecting to win, but he wasn't expecting to win after that mistake we saw from Jake Dennis. But he's going to come round the final corner now, and it has been a Spielberg sprint stunner for Oliver Behrman, who wins the sprint in the Styrian Hills. The reigning champion is back on top, and he will take glory once again with Prema. He's taken the win out of absolutely nowhere. The man who took his maiden win here 2 seasons ago has won again in Austria. Prema win again in the mountains. Mate, you've only gone and done it. Well done. Yes. Yes. Oh, we love this track. This is how we do it. Good job, guys. Yes. And a win for Ollie Behrman. The reigning champion returns to winning ways as he takes the sprint win here in Austria. Victor Martins and Jake Dennis complete the podium and are opening race weekend. Teo Portier, Frédéric Besti, Arthur Leclerc, Enzo Fittipaldi and Roy Nissany complete the points at the end of this sprint race. In the championship, it's 17 points still between Teo Portier and Jake Dennis. Those two will be giving it everything tomorrow to tip themselves back into the lead and what they can do. But championship, 13 points between ART and Roden Kane. Those two continue to scrap for the title, but it's still a few rounds away from the end of 2023 in third two. But ladies and gentlemen, that has been the sprint race here at the Red Bull Ring. We'll have another race tomorrow, which is the feature race. Hope you can join us then here in Austria when Virtual Formula 2 returns.